Crunch wraps are good, but green onion pancake crunch wraps are even better. This crunch wrap is loaded with chili oil, rice, cabbage, orange chicken, and extra sauce. I promise you will never have anything more life-changing. Tag me when you try this.
Crunch wraps are good, but green onion crunch wraps are even better. So this was suggested to me by my dad's girlfriend, and me being a professional amateur beginner chef, agreed to make it. So I clicked the link in her TikTok bio to go look for the recipe. Then I started scrolling down, looking through her cool animations, and then seeing all these recipes. Then I got interrupted by a Factor ad, and I was like, okay, I guess she's sponsored by Factor. When I scrolled up, I realized I was in a Factor ad. So then I went to her Instagram, then clicked the link in her Instagram bio, and it took me to her air fryer cookbook. So after some digging, I found her other Instagram, clicked the link in her bio there, and when I scrolled down a little bit, finally I found the green onion pancake crunch wrap hack. When I finally got to the website, I had to scroll through the entire 3-book part series of this crunchwrap's autobiography before I even got close to the ingredients. And I love how one of the ingredients is orange chicken, but she doesn't give you an orange chicken recipe, but I got you. So we're going to start off by making the scallion pancake. What you want to do is chop up some green onions or scallions and separate the whites from the greens. You can do this in like Tupperware or a plate. Just separate them with a paper towel or something. This next clip needs a trypophobia warning, or
Trypophobia.
Now for the actual dough part of your scallion pancake. So we're going to put 2 cups of flour followed by a teaspoon of salt. Then what you're going to want to do is
#mix it.
While constantly mixing, add half a cup of boiling water until you get a shaggy consistency like this. Then follow that up with a 1/4 cup of room temperature water. At this point, add more flour or water as needed. When it starts to form a rough dough, you're going to want to go in and knead it by hand.
Man, look at me now. What do you want to do? A bunch of Mr. White on my nose.
Sprinkle some Mr. White under your surface, and then you can start shaping your dough into a log and chop it in half, or in quarters, depending how big you want your scallion pancake to be. Then we wrap it up and save it for later. We're going to boil some eggs, so we got to make an ice bath.
Anyone who's been to Japan will tell you that their egg salad sandos from the convenience stores are one of the best things you'll eat while you're there.
To start off, we'll drop 8 eggs into boiling water, and we'll just
Let them cook.
It's been 7 minutes, so I'm going to take 2 out and put them in an ice bath, and then take the rest out after 9. Make sure to keep them separate. Try not to mess up the egg while peeling like I did.
Uh-oh. Hey, how are you? It's like one of those...
Talk about a perfectly peeled egg, am I right? Just watch this.
Nice.
Then open your 9-minute eggs, separating the yolks from the whites.
Open up 9-minute eggs, separate the yolks from the whites.
Do you think that's enough?
Now it's enough. See, size matters. I mean, size doesn't matter.
To your yolks, add salt, sugar, kewpie mayo, a key ingredient, then add your diced whites and some pepper. Rest in the fridge, and then you assemble.
To the yolks, we'll add...
I give a second chance to QP mayo.
Mix that together. Add some salt, some sugar, and more. I gave a second chance to keep mayo. And a little bit of black pepper. I've never diced an egg before, but I found a cool way to do it. Best part is it works every time. All that's left to do now is just to mix everything and try it. Assembling the sandwich is very easy. All that's left to do is put the egg mixture on bread. Oh, and also put the 7-minute eggs on top. Oh my goodness, look at that cross section.
Now time to try.
It's just basic chemistry, yo.
Being completely honest, it's just an egg salad sandwich. It probably user error, so I'll have to try it again. However, I decided to try it with some sriracha mayo.
Tomato tastes.
And something new was created.
Hang on. Actually, bussin'.
Trying it with sriracha mayo changed my life forever. I'm never going to eat a tamago santo without it ever again.
The next day.
So I kind of forgot about the dough that I had made. So it's been like 24 hours since the last clip. Anyways, just going to continue and make some rice. Right here I'm making 3 cups of rice. Just fill it up to the 3 line because I got that rice cooker now. Hell yeah, baby. Literally all I have to do is rinse the rice, fill it up to that line, and click down on cook. And it's done. It's going to do it all itself. Now that I got my rice cooking, I'm gonna move on to the orange chicken.
Let's make some orange chicken. After this one, you'll never need to hit up Panda again.
If I can open this packaging, I'll never have to hit up Panda again. There we go.
We're gonna start by cubing up a couple of chicken thighs. Now we're gonna get our cubes coated up using 1 egg white, a little bit of soy sauce and sesame oil, lastly a little pinch of salt, and some freshly cracked black pepper as well.
Cube up them juicy chicken thighs, then to transfer them into any mixing bowl. Then coat up them thick thighs with 1 egg white.
Nice job, team.
Follow that with some soy sauce and some sesame oil, a good amount of salt, and a good amount of pepper. Just use feeling, I believe in you. Like a wise man once said, too much never hurt anybody, too little makes people want to cry.
Now we're ready to get our chicken nicely coated in a mixture of cornstarch, flour, and a little bit of MSG.
For the dry ingredients is going to be 1 cup of cornstarch, followed by a 1/4 cup of flour, and then the last ingredient sent down from the gods, some MSG. You're gonna want to put a good amount of MSG because MSG is the king of flavor. Now to get the chicken thighs nice and coated in the mixture. Just decided to go in hands deep.
Day 38. Eating raw chicken every day till I get a tummy ache.
Gonna heat up some peanut oil, get it to 380 degrees. While the oil heats up, we're going to want to put some peanut oil into a pan, followed by the whites of your green onion. We want to let those cook until the oil gets embedded with that green onion flavor. Okay. I didn't drop any in, but if you happen to drop some in, just take them out. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon salt and 1 teaspoon flour into the oil and mix it up just to kind of make like a paste.
That's funny. Who tried to milk a peanut, bro?
How you gonna milk an oat?
How you gonna milk an oat?
Who's your daddy?
Using the highest quality rolling pin you have, just flatten it out as much as you can without it ripping. After showing it who's boss and making it flat, just gonna brush on some of the green onion oil. Then sprinkle on the greens of your scallion and fold it in, but after every fold, make sure to get all the air bubbles out. Now we just roll it up kind of like a cinnamon bun into a spiral. Put some of that paste on the end, just to stick it together and save it for later.
And now once all that chicken's breaded, we're gonna go ahead and drop those into some 380 degree peanut oil.
Drop the chicken right into some mystery degree boiling oil.
That's a rolling ball! Now once those are a beautiful golden brown, they're ready to come out.
The way I'm able to tell that they're ready to come out is when you can hear the chicken's soul leaving. Or just when they look nice and GBD.
You came to the right goddamn place.
Now just listen to how crispy this chicken is.
Now while our chicken fries away, we're gonna start off our sauce with some sugar.
Starting off the sauce with some chicken. Starting off the sauce with some sugar.
A good amount of white vinegar.
A good amount of white Vin Badward.
Soy sauce.
Looks like my nut. Okay.
This one looks like mine.
Whoa!
Sorry, children.
And a little bit of soy sauce.
And the zest and juice of 2 oranges.
The juice of 2 oranges. I'm actually so strong I broke the orange.
And now just a little bit of water. Now once that's up to a boil, we're going to throw in a little bit of cornstarch slurry just to thicken it up.
He doesn't tell you how to make cornstarch slurry, but it's really easy.
I got you, homie.
To make the slurry, it's just 1 tablespoon cornstarch and 1 tablespoon water. Just mix that up and put it
into the pan.
Now once that sauce is starting to get nice and thick, we're going to freshly grate in some garlic, along with a good amount of fresh ginger.
Freshly grate in 3 cloves of garlic and grate in like an inch of ginger.
You don't want to fall off.
Hiya!
And last but of course not least, 1 whole Fresno chili.
Can't forget the Fresno chili. All that's left to do now is dump the chicken in and get it coated in that sauce. Make sure to get some of the sauce onto the person next to you.
Okay. That hurt.
Dude, the smell right now? Mmm.
Good smell. Flavor.
It smells cracked. It smells like Panda.
Smells like orange
Express.
chicken. There's no shot. Sprinkle some more Mr. White onto the counter, and it's all coming together. This is the literal final last steps.
Who's your daddy?
Flatten the dough and get it ready for all the ingredients. Now to put everything together. We're going to start off with some chili oil. And give it a nice spread. A good amount of cooked white rice. A few pieces of orange chicken. And last but not least, some of that cabbage. I'm actually give it a try.
That was delicious.
For the final step, we're gonna wrap it up like a crunch wrap from Taco Bell. Doing this makes me feel like I'm committing a cardinal sin for an Asian household. I didn't know a scallion pancake crunch wrap hack could have so many final steps, but this is the final step. So after a little while, I decided to check if it was nice and golden brown on one side. When checking if one side is cooked, be careful, you might drip some oil onto yourself. Ooh. Don't ask me how I found out. All that's left now is to cut it open and give it a try. Now let's take a look at that cross section. It may have been a little too hot, but overall, good cross section. Now time to try it and rate it 1 through 10. Man, that's good. It doesn't even taste like a bunch of raw dough either. Never mind. This scallion pancake crunch wrap hack actually surprised me in how good it was. Other than the fact that it has raw dough in it. Overall, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Would I make it again? No. Was it fun to try? Yeah. Decided to serve myself just a bowl of orange chicken with some chili oil on top. God damn, was that the best decision I've ever made. Trigger warning because I'm about to show some emotion.
It's just better.
The Crunchwrap hack definitely got carried by the orange chicken. It's 10 times better than any restaurant orange chicken I've had. I'd give the orange chicken 9 out of 10. Definitely gonna make it again. That's it. See ya.
When the boss looks to life for, take it in your heart now.
Wow.